The long-awaited Oculus Rift released to its first consumer group of guinea pigs just a couple of days ago. But the big question is still, well, was it worth it? Numerous Kickstarter backers and consumers who pre-ordered the device have received their very own portal into virtual reality, with the promises of a new evolution of entertainment. Well, the road to hell was paved with broken promises and good intentions. No, I'm not saying it's a complete failure or even somewhat of a failure at all. In fact, I think it's a great success. But let's all be honest here, the term virtual reality has become as broad a statement as fast food. Virtual reality is a term that's been used, beaten, punched, and sodomized for freaking years. I mean, just a constant barrage of it's almost here and right around the corner. But finally, someone said fuck it and jumped out of the airplane that's been orbiting Earth for the last 3, 4, 5, 12 years. Oculus Rift made it first to market in front of the other companies that are right on their heels like HTC and Sony. So, what does it come with? Well, if you're one of the lucky ones who received your portal into ecstasy, then you'll receive a very nicely made carrying case, always nice, complete with a headset itself, camera sensor for your PC, a wireless Xbox One controller, a USB extension for the controller, Oculus remote, some stickers, and a lens cloth. Why does everything always come with stickers these days? All in all, you get everything you need to kick off the wild ride into the newest frontier. Or do you? So here's the catch. Just to get it out of the way, the typical out-of-the-box PC most people use just isn't going to get the job done. Oculus Rift is not a standalone system like the PS4 or Xbox One, and therefore at minimum requires a decent gaming PC to use. Now, before I even list its requirements, keep in mind this thing runs at 90 frames per second, so I hope you have a high limit on a credit card or a hell of a well-off relative. So the requirements that they're just saying just to run it is an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 970 or an AMD Radeon R9 290, Intel Core i5 or equivalent, 8 gigs of RAM or higher, that always means higher, HDMI 1.3 video port, and at least 2 USB 3.0 drives. Those old 2.0s just aren't got it. Those are the base requirements Oculus says it needs to run properly. But keep in mind, unless you know how to build your own PC, you're talking about a $1,500 price tag on top of the $600 the Rift already costs. On the bright side, there's several PC manufacturers out there who are putting out Oculus-ready PCs, quote-unquote. So one question I've been asked is, how heavy is this thing? Well, it's not. In fact, it's not even a pound. Unlike the clunky heavy dev kits that everybody's seen for the last 3-4 years, the consumer-ready Rift feels kind of like wearing scuba goggles, but a little more comfortable. It's got a decent foam padding and adjustable strap along with the single cable that comes out of the back that goes to the PC, so it's not that cumbersome. Now, it does take a little bit of screwing with to get the fit right, so you don't get a goddamn headache, but it's not that bad. One thing I will say is if you're wearing glasses, it kind of depends on what your frames are like, but it's still doable. Listen, I mean, here's the bottom line. The cool factor on this thing is through the roof, and the potential is off the scale, but it's got several issues, with the biggest still being the price tag. I mean, you're talking about $600 for the Rift, okay, fine, on top of the PC. Yes, I know some already have a PC that can run this, but the other 98% of the population doesn't, so you got to take the price tag into account. You're talking $600 plus $1,500. Oculus has said the requirements won't change over the life of Rift, but I don't see how the hell that's possible with the way technology changes. Oculus Rift is an incredible piece of technology that I sort of feel, though, was a little bit rushed to market. And if you need proof of that, just look at the hand controls that haven't been released yet. They wanted to get first to market. I get it. Makes sense. Okay? Especially with the other companies breathing down their neck, and honestly, regardless if it was rushed or not, I'm just happy the old saying of VR is right around the corner has come to a freaking end. I still wouldn't call this true VR, but it's a step in the right direction. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure you smash the hell out of that like button and hit the subscribe. We'll be bringing you more videos very soon.